and gentlemen, my name is Lyn Caine. I am with West of Windsor, and today we'll be talking about West Evolving series on gender equality. I'm the program lead for the Women in Skilled Trades program. I do everything possible to help women get the training they need to enter careers in millwright, machining trades, the tool and mold industry, as well as welding and electrical apprenticeship. Today, I am with a woman who has managed to successfully transition from international banking to her dream job in Canada. Kay Park is no stranger to overcoming challenge after challenge. She nurtures children as their mothers learn new skills in West training programs. Kay is a registered early childhood educator, so I'd like to welcome you. It's a real pleasure to have you here today. Welcome, Kay.
Thank you. How are you
Awesome.
today?
I'm very good, thank you, and I hope you are too.
Yeah, good, very good.
Wonderful. So, Kay, take us back to what it was like, what was happening in your life when you were in China, in Korea, before coming to Canada.
Oh, I work in a bank about 20 years, over 20 years, and then work in bank manager. So I was very busy there. I work in last part of my bank is in China. The bank work is very busy, and how can I say? I see many people together. I love that part. But I thought that time it's over 20 years, whole my life just work in a bank. I think it's a little bit one to different life. That's why I started thinking about what is my dream. And then I love the children, and I have six nephews and two nieces.
Oh,
They
wow, nice.
always very fun with me and love them. So one of my dream job was a child care teacher. So I tried to thinking what can I do, and then one time in my bank has a opportunity to retire over 20 years working and over 40 years old people. So I took this chance to start to doing my dream job.
That
That's
is
why I start
wonderful.
coming here. Yeah, but my bank that time was because I'm a little bit old, and it's they treatment differently women and men. So even though we same finish school went into the bank and they promoted differently. So I was women's usually very late to promoted like manager, but I did pass it and lots of exam too there. So finally I got it, and my major is Chinese, and it's I one of my dream was go to China. So I finally got it and worked in China. And after my feeling like because my English is very bad that time, English was so because I studied Chinese and we didn't study hard English. So I thought I have to learning English too. So if I keep working in a bank, I couldn't have a chance to do. So I just thought that time I want to do my job and just finished my job there.
Wow, that's wonderful and that's interesting. So now, at that time in Korea, for example, was it acceptable and easy for a woman to just change jobs from a suitable career, a great career, to a dream job?
We are usually finish the school and find a job. It could be all life that job. So when I get in the bank, I thought it is a whole my life job. So usually people didn't change the job that time. Nowadays very different.
Wow,
It's
very nice.
yeah.
Okay. So how did coming to Canada help you change your career?
Oh, because if I keep working in a bank, could be bank is very stable job there, good payment, and then atmosphere is very good too, and also lots of very good people there. So it all is very good, but childcare is how can I say? I have to start uh, beginning, right?
Yes.
So it needed to over 10 years again there, I think.
Mhm.
I thought. So that time, if I didn't quit my job, didn't retire, I couldn't change my job. So that's why I
Right.
thought that part. And also my sister was lived in Windsor that time. So she knows my life and what is my hope, dream. So she
Yeah.
keeps talking to me, oh, sister, you have to come in here, learning English, and you can find your job too after the study. So that's why I start to thinking and make my plan. So
Awesome.
part was very good. I thought, yeah.
Very good. So, speaking about family, you're coming from a fantastic job, high level job, and then you're working with kids. What did your family, think about your choice of working with children coming from the banking
First
sector?
time when I say that, my mom thought, are you crazy?
I know.
And she said that when you have time, you could be not enough money. At that time, I didn't know the meaning, but now I know what's the meaning.
That's really good.
Yeah,
Awesome. So
yeah,
at least they provide you with some sort of support, right?
yes, yes.
That's
Because
good.
I after came to Canada, I didn't have money I didn't have work, right? So I just study in St. Clair College 2 years, and before that I learning 1 year English too. So 3 years I didn't have income, just using my before collected money, right?
Yes.
So that part I spent all my retire money.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That's why my mom was sometimes say that.
Yeah,
But I not
it does
regret.
go fast.
Yeah.
All right. So I did hear about an injury. What injury happened after you got your first job in early childhood education? And
Yeah.
what would you tell us about your injury and how did you feel at that time?
Oh, that time I was just 2 years worked first job, summertime, summer break, right? I visited my parents in Korea, and just the original plan was just to visit them 1 month. But when I one day in restaurant, I couldn't stand up suddenly. Couldn't move it. My bag was just stuck there. Even my leg couldn't do anything. So my friend helped me to take the taxi when home. After that, 2 months. It's a treatment in Korea. So that's why I send them email. I couldn't walk, right? Couldn't even walking. So that was so scared that time because I have to come back to Canada and I have to find another kind of job if my back is keep doing like that injury, right?
Mm-hmm.
So at that time was really how can I say, so scared, and some my in the future life is I cannot expect, right?
Yes.
So after 2.5 months in Korea, I treatment I didn't fully fix. So I anyway, my husband in Canada, so I came back to Canada, and just stay at home and went to see the doctors and doing some treatment there. So little bit getting better, but not fully fixed it. So,
Mm.
but I thought I have to doing something, not just stay at home, right? I'm
Right.
a busy person.
Yes.
So
Yes.
yeah, so I was one day in the street, walk downtown, walking by myself, just thinking about how can I get job, what kind of job I should find another one in Canada. So it was just so much frustrated and then never happening whole my life, right? So that time was so hard, but lucky. I was lucky. I think I suddenly I don't know why, but it's big sign came into my eyes. It's unemployed center. It's
Mm-hmm.
West. So who lead me there? But I just by myself opened the door and asked the person there, where can I go that unemployed center? So I find out the office because West office is hard to find, right, inside. And then I went in, waiting the list. They contact with me. Connie, I remember Connie, her name. She was my counselor. So I started to register in West. I talked to her that time because nobody talked to me real life, right? That kind of thing. So I started talking to her my life and what is my plan, but now it's changed. So I don't know what should I do. And she started told me, I just my background is financial, so I doing easy to find a job that financial side. So she helped me search the job and how to write resume and even interview skill. She helped me a lot. So I started to register computer class. It's Microsoft and Excel. I got the even certificate there. And then during the time, I remember it's Dolor visit to our class. So she introduced us ELT class. If somebody has a financial background, we can took that class. That's why I started take that class and financial. I thought that time is just I could be find a job in accounting course because the course has the even placement too. So I love that part. But the class is we only have 20 people. It's small class, so we know everybody, each other, and very close to our classmate. So it was a 3 months class. Even the related with the St. Clair College, uh, they have teacher coming to teach us too. So it was very good. And I just doing before doing the placement. One person, Shu Fang, she was a counselor too. I didn't know her, just to say hi. Um, because I can speak Chinese, right? She was Chinese. And then just say hi one day, and after 2 days, because she told me to invest to find a child care teacher. Just she gave me that information. And why she told me that? Because when I say hi, we chit chat with about me a little bit, and I worked in child care. But if I could, I want to go back to there too. But I now take a course of accounting, so both job is okay. But I more dream to child care teacher. And the other thing is when I took the class, I love child, and one of my classmate has a baby. She was lunchtime take her uh, son in the classroom, and I play with him every day. It was so fun too. He was 2.5 years old, so cute. And my classmates all know I love children.
That's awesome. Thank you so much for those responses. I see that West did help you change your economic situation. And of
Yes.
course, you did receive all the different training that give you a new advantage. So, and I also see that your secret hope was, working with West. So in other words, you've pretty much answered some of the questions I was going to ask you prior to that. But what I really want to know is how did having a positive mindset help you in that difficult time, in all of the difficult times?
Oh, I'm a person, I think it's like to smile. And also I like to talk to with people. So my husband sometimes say that to me because when he saw me, it's like thinking one word. It's strangers are friends I never met, right? So it means everybody can in the future we can friend. So when I see the people, I just say hi uh, many times, often, and it make me some energy to get positive energy. lots of people is to be how can I say it? They everybody has some good some character, right? So I try to learn the thing, and also I say hi. It means they all can help me, and also I can help them if I could, right?
Yes.
So that part is my after happening. I just remind my life. I just thinking that part is helped me a lot. Just
Yes.
say positive thinking and also see the people, not just stay at home. You know,
Yes.
even no job, people can just mind is very depressed, right?
Yes.
But have to go out, see the friends and talking my hard things and then my hard work, and then they could be help some way and got to, right?
Yes. 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 So, how did your family react when you sent them the video of you working in the daycare at West from the Gender Equity Campaign?
Oh, last time
Yes.
my mom was so happy because she can see when I work how what kind of shape, what did I do, that kind of thing, right? And
Yes.
my sisters too, they all happy and say to me, it's wow, you look good and you finally find your job.
Oh,
Job,
that's
my
nice.
dream job. Yeah, they are happy.
So up until a few months ago, you and I, we worked in the same office. Then, of course, COVID-19 changed everything. We
Yes,
ended up
yes.
working from home, and
Mhm.
everything is so different now. So how
Yeah.
did you transition to keep helping young children when we're
Mhm.
in this lockdown?
Oh, we just when we started this, it's thought it's short time, but it's not, right? It's gonna be keep going, and we did lots of discuss with the other staff. How can we help them? How can we make them some fun, right, at home? Some parents has 7 children. How can handle it? I don't understand.
Yes.
So we started to discuss many days, and then finally we started doing online class. So you imagine just 2 years or 3 years children in front of a camera. Is
Yeah.
it possible, you think?
Hmm.
We started talking about that. It's very hard. They wouldn't be sitting 5 minutes in front of camera, right? So my supervisor told me it's let's do first and then talking about if we need help, if we need to fix it, just change it. So we started over 1 month already, and one on one because they only 2 years old and 3 years old. So we called them WhatsApp and or Zoom meeting. Some mom can do that. So in front of camera, we every day call them, start to do it's like a circle time. It's sing a song, hello song, like using this puppet.
Oh, that is so cute.
Hello song and then story time short, and also after we even had dancing. I
Yeah,
try to do Zumba dance and some stop dancing too, please. They love it. So
that's really nice.
for me it's good too. I can exercise at home with them.
Yes, exactly.
So we
That's
do
very
every
good that you
day.
keep
Yeah,
them engaged still.
yeah.
That's awesome. So, in terms of other people, what kind of positive advice, positive mindset advice would you give
Mhm.
other people who have lost their jobs or
Yeah.
had changed their jobs because of COVID-19? What kind of positive mindset advice can you give?
Yeah, that time they could be easy to thinking I cannot do, right? Very depressed. I think don't think about that. Just whatever I can do, start find out first, even small thing, right? And even go out see the friends. That is good too. So in my case, I that time I just not stay, just moving everything. Can I what can I do? Just to find out the things doing start, and also contact with the friends and everybody. It's keep in touch. That is very important things. I that make me positive way to thinking.
Okay.
So
Well,
don't I think don't give up. Just whatever I can doing, I can see, just do it start immediately. Don't thinking.
Yes.
That is my way to do.
Wonderful. Well, I'd like to thank you so much, Kay, for your inspiring message that you've been able to impart. We really appreciate your positive energy, your resilience, your steadfastness. You know, you're there to support people, and that is always important, especially in these times. So we really appreciate your positive energy you share with the team and, of course, the children that you care for. Okay, so thank
Thank
you so
you.
much for that.
Thank you very much.
For,
I'm
sorry, go ahead.
I'm really appreciate this because just I thought my this is remind my life until now, but which place am I now, right?
Yes, exactly.
So in the future, if I could, I want to do volunteer after retire here. I want to do volunteer in the developing country, not in Canada.
That's really good. Really, really good. That's a good plan, actually. So, again, you know, we thank you for that. So, for Women's Enterprise Skills Training of Windsor, I am Lyn Caine. Please share your success stories with us by visiting us on our webpage, westofwindsor.com. And we are here to help change lives for the better. If you're looking for some help with employment or training, please email us at info@westofwindsor.com. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we stay tuned for more. Thank you so much. Bye-bye. Thank you,
Thank
Kay.
you. Bye bye.